Hi everyone, Jim Rizoli here. I am right now in a hotel room in Humble, Texas, and that is probably just a hop skip from the airport down here, because I'm on my way home to go to Massachusetts, the hellhole of the United States in regards to liberalism, and I'm really looking forward to getting back there. Okay, so I've had a productive week. I did a lot of videotaping stuff, working on videos and things of that sort. Right now I'm using my computer and not my regular camera, so the quality of this video is not going to be as good as my camera, but I just figured I'd use my computer. Good enough. Well, anyway, what I wanted to talk to you folks about today, I sent the video out about estates and revisionist planning and this and that, and I thought that's important. And we've gotten some pretty good feedback with that, because I myself have to plan because of all the things that I have revisionist wise, and I will probably make those wishes known when I get back home too. And I wanted to talk a little bit about I mentioned this in that video, how I felt about the IHR, the Institute for Historical Review site, because I mentioned about Mark Webber being the one that is running that organization now, and I really would like to have something done about that. So if there's anyone out there that has connections with IHR and the people that run the board of directors, I sure would love to see that somehow that all the money, okay, again, what I've heard about the money, and I could be wrong, and I'm sure that if I asked Mark Webber and I asked those people who are running the Institute for Historical Review how much money they have to operate their organization, I would probably get some different answers here. So that's why there has to be people out there that know what's really going on within that organization. See, I'm really pissed the fact that the IHR is sitting on a lot of money and they're doing absolutely nothing with it. That bothers me, okay, because we see that the revisionist movement is at a stalemate right now, and you really don't have a lot of things going on. The other big movement that's doing something is Germa Rudolph with the Kodos site and the Holocaust handbooks, and he's putting a lot of time and energy into that site, and it's a tremendous amount of information that's there and available, and he continues to produce, and that's what gets me about the IHR. The IHR has stopped producing anything. They don't do anything anymore. Okay, sure, they have a great archive site, and I use it all the time, but they're not producing any more books. In fact, it's gotten so bad that the books that they had produced before that kind of went out of print, they stopped producing them, and they won't produce them. And why is that? Why isn't this organization out in the forefront getting the information out in front of the revisionist movement in the world? People have to see the information, and they're not. That's all Mark Webber does. That's all he does. He puts out a newsletter type of thing, and it's not even a paper newsletter. You get it in an email, okay? And I get it, every couple days or whatever it is when he sends something out. And big deal. The stuff in it is nothing relevant to me. I mean, nothing special. And that's it. That's all. I put more information out on the Holocaust issue than Mark Webber. Okay, I do, just myself, all right, in doing these videos and things of that sort. I wish to God I inherited a lot of money and I had millions of dollars, because I'm going to tell you what I would have done with that money. If I had millions of dollars, I would have established an organization that would take that money and distribute that money to revisionists who are producing. Okay, who are either like Germa producing books, people like myself that are producing videos, helping them to do that. And the way I would do it is I would say, listen, how much would you like to have especially if there was millions of dollars, how much would you like to use and have to do the work you do? And then you have a board of directors that looks it over, a few people look it over to say, okay, these people are legitimate, let's help them out. And let's say that it was $5,000 or $10,000 and you gave them that much money to use. But it has to be given out with a production time to it. In other words, we want to see within a certain amount of time that you're doing something with the money. Mark Webber is not doing anything with the money, and I would love to see that money somehow redirected to the revisionist movement to do something. And it really bothers me to see, because Mark Webber's organization at this point in time, it's controlled opposition.
There you go.
And what that means is this: somebody has stopped the IHR from doing any production stuff. Now, even though a lot of their stuff is against the Holocaust and it's against a lot of the things the Jews are about, it's a controlled opposition. You see what I'm saying? They are controlling what's going on. And this is what I notice about any organization, okay? The 9/11 Truther movement, whatever movement. What is it?
Tea Party.
The Tea Party movement. All these organizations, what ends up happening is they get infiltrated by Jews, Zionist Jews, and it stops them in the tracks. Stops them. Controlled opposition, you see. In other words, they got enough people on the board of directors, they got enough people in there to stop it from really having any impact. Now, Gurma, so far, what I see with him and what he's doing, he's going gangbusters. He's producing videos, he's producing books, he's doing everything that has to be done. So I see a production quality of what he's doing. But Mark Webber, I mean, really? Can you give me an answer? Can somebody in the revisionist movement that knows Mark? I only interviewed Mark once, and honestly, I really won't interview him again, okay, because of the fact that when I listen to Michael Collins Piper information that's on YouTube, he talked all about the case with the IHR versus Willis Carto and the Liberty Lobby situation. And after listening to that, I'm saying, what the hell is this guy doing? I mean, the woman, the Edison woman who left all the money to Willis Carto, wanted that money used. And Willis Carto was going to use that money for a lot of different projects. Radio station type things, and other probably really good production type things. And yet, he lost that money. Okay, the courts took that money away from him and gave it to this weasel, Mark Webber. And I'm going to call him a weasel, okay, because I really don't agree with what he's doing. Now, if Mark wants to get back to me and explain to me what he's doing, why he's doing it, and could you please explain to me maybe how much money is coming into your organization, and you're still looking for more money. You're still asking people to donate to your organization, and you're doing what? Nothing. You get a salary, and whoever works there that are sending out whatever books they have are getting paid. Don't know if the people on the board of directors are getting any benefit. But what are you guys doing with this organization that at one time was at the pinnacle of the revisionist movement? You haven't done anything. And so I've been thinking a lot the last couple of weeks. I've been down here at Diane's in Texas. And now that I'm on my way home, I'm doing this video actually, in the room. Okay, I'm staying over so I can leave tomorrow morning, early tomorrow morning. And I do video what hits me. You know what I'm saying? If something really bothers me and it really gets me, then I do video about something. Okay, that's how I do it. I'm kind of extemporaneous when it comes down to doing these things. And so, anyway, that's why I'm doing it right now. And I'll get this online by the time I leave tonight, and I'll be home tomorrow, and it will be online. You can watch it. But anyway, folks, someone has to, whoever is out there that knows Mark Webber, that knows about the organization, that knows how to get to these people, can we at least get these people to react and help whatever other organizations are out there that could use the help, or in some way puts a group of people together that we can be more intuitive and directive of where things are going, looking at who's doing what, and trying to help other people out there. I would like to see that happen. That would be my goal. If I had millions of dollars, believe me, like I said, I would have sat on a board of directors directing money to these people that are doing things. I would actually have a studio, honestly, to be honest with you. My goal, if I hit the lottery for millions of dollars, I wanted to open up a video conference studio, resort type of place, a place where all, something that Ingrid Rimland had down in Tennessee that she never used, okay? It never happened because, of situation down there, and she ended up dying, and Ernest died, and everything else. But that's what I would have liked to have done, and if there was enough money in the kitty, I would have flown the Revisionist in to stay there and have little conferences, interview people, have communication throughout the whole Revisionist movement, okay? It's easy to do. You get on these programs that people can Skype with to hundreds and hundreds of people, and we could talk to everybody out there. We can have talks. This is what I wanted to do, and then produce high quality video dealing with the Holocaust topic and the revisionist topic and all those type of things. That was my dream. Okay, what are you gonna do? Everybody has to have a dream. So I have my little dream. I make the videos, my little videos here like this. I use, basic equipment, nothing fancy. And I try to get the information out. That's what I try to do. And so I hope that, if there are any of you out there that have any ideas that, know what else we can do, it'd be really great to I would have loved to be able to do something with Ingrid's place and make it a place where people could go and sit and have conferences and do all those type of things. That would have been a really good thing. But she didn't do it. I don't know what happened there. I really don't know. Maybe someone can tell me about that. Well, anyway, that's it for now, folks. I appreciate you watching this video. And what's happening to my videos online, just to let you know, YouTube is censoring most of my videos now. You can't comment on them. That's why I put my email here, and you can comment to me directly. I'll even put my telephone number here. You can even call me directly. I have a phone that's hooked up all the time. I'm not near the phone all the time, but I get the messages. And then, if you have any ideas, if you want to talk or whatever you want to do, the information is there, and you can get to us. So get to me, and we're going to try. Let's see what we can do to make this a better situation for all the people that are in the revisionist movement. Because, we are the only thing that's left. I don't know who's going to be coming in after us. Okay, I'm 65 years old, and if I live, a good amount of time here, who is going to take the place of me when I'm 90 or 100 years old, if I even make it that far? Who knows? But I hope that there is people out there that will, take the mantle, and they will, continue to do something with the message, before we're all in jail, if the Jews get to us before that. I mean, who knows, right? Well, anyway, I'm Jim Rizoli. I want to thank you for watching.